The first trailer for the Christian Bale-led film Vice has just hit the web this morning. Now, for those of you who don't know anything about it, Vice is about Vice President Dick Cheney, who was, of course, George W. Bush's vice president, who really changed the game when it comes to the vice presidential role. For almost all time, the vice presidential role has really almost been a symbolic role, a ceremonial role, whose only real importance was seeing that that's the person to step in to be president if anything should happen to the president, right? Dick Cheney's vice presidency really changed that, at least for him. And he kind of became what a lot of people consider to be the most powerful and influential vice president maybe in the history of the country. Anyway, first trailer drops, and the first thing that jumps out to me is the practical makeup work on Christian Bale is outstanding. Now, number one, we've seen pictures of Christian Bale over the past 6 months or so. He's packed on a lot of weight, and we knew it was for this role, and it plays perfectly because not only did he get his body to look like more like Dick Cheney's, then the practical makeup and the practical effects are fantastic on him. He just looks great. Now, it doesn't matter if he looks like Dick Cheney or not. That's not going to affect how good or bad the movie is. But since we already know that Christian Bale is an elite A-level actor, that we're not worried about that. We know that part will be fine. But on top of that, you got performances like, you got Steve Carell playing Donald Rumsfeld. I mean, that's amazing. You got Sam Rockwell doing a great George W. Bush. You got Amy Adams in there, which is insanely good. You got Jesse Plemons in there as well. You got Tyler Perry going in there as well. It's a great cast. And I'm telling you what, this trailer, now granted, I am a sucker for true story movies. I'm a sucker for political drama movies. So you put those two things together, and I think this is fascinating. And I don't think it matters what side of the political spectrum you fall on. I don't care if you're somebody who liked Dick Cheney. It doesn't matter to me if you didn't like Dick Cheney. It doesn't matter. This story is fascinating. Regardless of whatever side you fall on, this is a fascinating story. And to have the caliber of the talent that you have attached to something like this, and you see that talent really manifesting in a trailer like this, you can't help but kind of be overwhelmed by it. I'm watching this trailer, and you know how I often say that the job of a trailer is to move your excitement needle. Like whether it was 0 or whether it was already at 90, the job of a trailer is to take your excitement needle and push it up a few notches, right? By the end of this trailer, I just felt sick to my stomach that I couldn't just go and watch this movie right now. Like after watching this trailer, I just want to see the movie right now. And that's what this trailer did. It did a fantastic job on that. So again, Christian Bale looks amazing. Steve Carell looks like he's going to be fantastic in it. Sam Rockwell looks like he's going to be fantastic in it. Cannot wait to see this thing. I know a lot of you guys are going to be excited for it too. All right, one last thing here to do off the top before we get into our main topics of the day.